Harriet, have you thought about living with him first, or, I don't know, going to dinner with Joe first?
Janie, I want to marry him. He's the only person who's even cared about me in a long time. He listens to me. Tasha's right. You and I deserve a little nachos.
Nachos.
Joe makes me feel like I have a family. I never really had a family. I mean, I had you and I had Lillian, but I never felt I could have what other women just assumed they would get.
I want to know one thing. Why, when I told you about my moving in with Marty, you said you didn't respect women who didn't learn to pay their own rent. And now the first chance you get to change your life, you grasp it.
What? Marrying Joe, it's just a chance that came along.
I see. Okay, so you've just been waiting for someone to come along and change your life. You know, all that stuff about like women and friendship was all just a bunch of social nonsense. God, I feel like an idiot. I made choices based on an idea that doesn't exist.
What choices?
Never mind.
Janie, when I told you all that, I didn't know how it would feel when Paul Stewart would leave at 10 o'clock to go home to Kathy, and I would have to pretend not to be hurt. Or what it would be like to have lunch with Lillian and think, I'm on my way to watching Rockford File reruns. Of course you should learn to live alone and pay your own rent, but I didn't know what it would be like when I got too good at it. I know how to come home, put on the news, have a glass of wine, read a book, call you. What I don't know is what to do when there's someone in the house that loves me.
I could throw this table at you right now.
Why? Janie, we are too good friends for you to be jealous.
I'm not jealous!
Don't blame me for your doubts about Marty.
Don't blame me for anything, okay? I'm sorry. Just right now, I don't like you very much.
Why? Because I'm getting married? Because I'm leaving you?
Because our friendship didn't mean anything to you. You bring me the bread, the sugar, and the salt, and then you stand there and tell me that you never had a family. Harriet, you never really listened to me when I talked, and you know what? You never really told me about yourself. And that's sad.
Janie, I love you, but you want us to stay girls together. I am not a girl anymore. I'm almost 30, and I'm alone.
You lied to me.
I never lied to you. I lied to myself. It doesn't take any strength to be alone, Janie. It is so much harder to be with someone else also. I want to have children. I want to move on with my life.
Is this what you do? You just kind of like fall in with whatever current the tide pulls in? First, women should live alone and establish a vertical career track. Put off marriage, see what you can really do. And then you turn almost 30, and Time magazine announces, guess what, ladies? It's time to have it all. Jacqueline Smith is playing Jacqueline Kennedy. Oh, and she's pregnant. And everyone who was analyzing stocks last year is analyzing layouts this year. So you do that. Jeez, can't you conceive of some plan, some time management scheme? Can't you take a chance?
I am taking a chance. I hardly know this man.
You don't have to rush into something, into a marriage, because it's time.
Janie, you're just afraid of being with someone. You are afraid of making a choice and taking responsibility for it.
Oh, that sounds so romantic. That's life! Harriet, I am much more afraid of being alone than you are, but I'm not going to wait for some man to be the answer for him. Then you'll be alone. Then I'll be alone. I should go. I have to get up early with the letter B tomorrow.
Give my love to Marty.
I can't. I told him I wouldn't move with him to Brooklyn.
So you'll get an apartment in Manhattan.
We broke up. I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
Won't you miss him?
Of course. missed him earlier today when I saw someone on the street who looked friendly like him, and I'll miss him late tonight.
Maybe you should call him.
No.
Life is a negotiation.
I don't believe I have to believe that.
Janie, it's too painful not to grow up.
I don't want to grow up like that.
You don't have to separate from me.
Hey,
I'm not leaving you.
do you want me to take this out for you? Sure. You really think anyone's ever met someone while taking out the garbage?